Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another special video whereby I'm going to share my thoughts about the latest Mezco Christopher Reeve's Superman. Yes, I believe most of you guys who actually born in the 70s or the 80s would have known Christopher Reeve as Superman. He is very iconic. Okay, unfortunately he passed away after some accident which caused him to be paralyzed from his spine. Yeah, very bad news. Yeah. So from then on he's like the de facto of the Superman, like the some sort of like a standard, just like how some people who actually view Michael Keaton as the definite Batman. Yeah, that's for me actually. So Superman, wow, when Mezco actually announced him, I'm very thrilled.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Except for they actually label him as an exclusive, which means that it's kind of expensive. So before I begin, I would like to credit all these pictures that you are going to see to Little Toys Bigger Worlds. Yep, so without further ado, let's take a look at some packaging. And from here we can see it's like a tin can, very cool looking. And I kind of like this Superman emblems on the tin can itself. I believe it's being crafted into this metal tin can. Looks very good. And of course this next pictures that you can see is actually, wow, I kind of like how they just package it all together in a very neat way. Looks pretty good there. This next picture you can see, wow, how does one put everything like this into a tin can? It looks very impressive. And the next picture we'll see Superman himself in a 360-degree turn. Yeah, looking pretty good there. And as you guys know me, I always like to do a comparison, especially with the real life actor side by side, to see how close it is or how good it is and things like that. Okay, so let's begin by looking at this picture. And from this picture, even at the 360-degree turns just now, I noticed that his cape is kind of short. Okay, so you can see from this picture, it is proven that yeah, the cape does indeed is a little bit shorter. Okay, and this picture as well, you can see that the cape is supposed to reach below his knee, but in the toy pictures you can see it's kind of short. It could be because that, you know, the cape is flowing in the toys instead of just dripping down like the real movie itself. So yeah, it could be that. And from this picture you can see another comparisons with the real cape from the movie itself. You can see that it's kind of short for the toys. Let's hope that it's just because of the wired cape. And I always like the Superman emblems behind the cape, which looks very good. So the next picture we'll see some of the design of the overall costumes. From here you can see it looks very nice. I kind of like the blue that they chosen as well as the red. It just looks very good. Kind of bring out the Superman feels of it. Yes, from this picture you can see, wow. And some of you guys might actually notice that his underpants kind of look a bit longer. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it's supposed to be a smaller ones, but it kind of looks big on the side of his waist. Yeah, this picture does in this make it looks bigger. And if we were to compare with the real life actor that you can see right here, yes, it just looks like it's a bit, you know, bigger in the toys as compared to the actual actor. But if you were to compare with another pictures that you can see here, it just looks pretty okay. And the next one is the most important part of the Superman, which is the Superman emblems of hopes on his chest. Yeah, from this picture we can see that I think Mezco's one just needs to be slightly wider to make it looks better as compared to what the real costumes look like. In this next picture we can see some close-up pictures of his boots, which looks very good. And of course the next picture does show his flowing capes from behind. For this Superman itself, I kind of hope they actually give us a cape that's without any wire on it, because I kind of feel that when it drips down on him it looks a lot better. Next, let's go to my favorite part, which is on the head itself, the likeness and everything like that. You guys know I love all that. And before I goes into that, let's take a look at these pictures that you can see. This is actually the pre-order picture from Mezco when they first announced it. So you can see there are only 2 Superman heads that comes with it as promo picture shown, but in actual it actually comes with 3 different heads that you can see right now. Yep, so we have the slightly smiling one, a non-expressions one in the middle, and the very happily smiling Christopher Reeves at the right hand side, which looks pretty good, all 3 heads together. So we'll see in this picture the different angle of the non-expression head, or you can call it a serious head. And then the next one we can see is slightly smiling one, which I kind of like this one the most. This makes it looks very much like Christopher Reeves. And the third one is of course the smiling one with a different angle, which looks very good as well. After looking at all the faces, of course you guys know what I'm going to do next, which is to compare with the real life actor himself. So let's begin. Okay, so for this first picture you can see he looks wow, very much like the actor. My goodness. The second one is the head that I say that I like. Yep, it kind of looks very nice, and the likeness is actually quite spot on, I would say. And the last picture is the very iconic smile of Christopher Reeves, the very friendly smile as a Superman. Yes, I think Mezco does nail it again. So I would say all 3 heads that is given by Mezco is very well done, because I can really see the actor likeness in all 3 of it. Next, let's take a look at some pictures of the light up base that we can see right now. Wow, it just looks very good. My goodness, just look at all the light up. It's very bright, and you can see all the details of the crystal there. They even give some extra crystal for Christopher Reeves to put into, just like in the movie itself. So you can see there are some kryptonite, some green crystal, and some kryptonite that's supposed to be worn around his neck that you can see right here. Yeah, this is what the Lex Luthor did to him. Yeah, to wear the kryptonite on him to make him very weak. And next we shall see some pictures of Christopher Reeve's Superman. On the base itself, they does complement each other. Looks very nice. I mean, if I were to get him, I'll definitely put him with the base together. You can see very good looking there. Wow, especially with the lights up. And finally, let's go to some size comparisons. There are only 1 pictures from Little Toy Bigger World that you can see right now. Yep, so this Christopher Reeve Superman does indeed looks very big as compared to the rest of the brands, especially to the SH Figuarts Michael Keaton Batman, which is a big disappointment. And he's even bigger as compared to the Mayfax Justice League Superman as well. And finally, some action pose from Superman itself. You can see that there are some flying pose, and this time around when I look at the flying pose, you can see his head just couldn't look up very much. Yep, so it just looks very weird when he's flying and he's just looking down without looking forwards. So my final thought for this Superman is I think Mezco has done a very good job in capturing Christopher Reeves as Superman. I do think this is the best 1/12 scale Christopher Reeves Superman in the market right now. And needless to say, all the 3 heads that is given is very nice because they actually capture the likeness very well. In terms of the costume itself, I think it is very well made. They choose the right color for the blue and the red, and even the yellow belt just looks very good, except for the fact that the cape just looks a bit shorter because of the wired part of it. I do hope that they give another one without the wire so that it actually drapes down. I believe that will improve the look of the figures very much. And at the same time, this Christopher Reeves Superman is being complemented by the light up base, which I think they actually match made in heaven. They are very nice together. So this is again a plus point for this Mezco Superman. And yet again, the laser effects for the eyes is missing as an accessory for this Superman, which is quite a disappointment. So I do hope you like this special video. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course I want to hear from you. What do you think about this Mezco Christopher Reeve's Superman? Will you be getting it, or do you also feel that it's a lot expensive and it's not worth to get it? Do share your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you like what you're watching so far, do subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell button so that you won't miss out any of my interesting video like this one. Before you leave, I hope you check out my playlist at the top right corner, and also do browse around my channel for more interesting videos such as this one, and I'll see you again in my next video. As always, take care and thank you for watching. Bye.